NFL season is almost underway. We are less than a week?
Mm-hmm.
Less than a week away from opening day. What's the first game? The Thursday game.
Thursday game is Chiefs versus I think it's Bills. Let me double check. Not the Bills. Hold on a second.
That'd be a good game.
NFL. So we are gonna break down. This is gonna be our NFL season preview kickoff show, where we are gonna speak about who we think is the best teams in the division. We'll give our opinions about what we think their records are gonna be, and go from there.
Chiefs versus Detroit.
Chiefs versus Lions, which should be a very good game because Lions are much improved this season. What division do you want to start with, Claw? You want to start with the AFC East?
We can do it. Let's do it.
All right, AFC East. Who do you think has the strongest team? Who do you think is the weakest link? And what do you think the records are going to be?
I'm going to go. I feel like Jets have the momentum right now.
Okay.
I'm going to call it how I see it. It's how I feel. Write a book about it. If you don't like it, tell your mother to write me back. After that, I'm feeling they may go 13-4.
So you got Jets going 13-4.
Right.
Okay.
I'm going to go the weakest team, the Patriots.
Pats are the weakest team in the
Pats
East.
are the weakest team.
Record.
We're going to go 7 and, what is it?
7-10?
7-10.
Bills?
Bills are going to get exposed this year. It's a lot of uncertainty with the quarterback. Josh Allen's not really confident the way it sounds. Stephon Diggs, all that shit for the offseason, I think is going to bite them. And plus, Buffalo is such a hard place to play in. Weather's going to play a lot this year with this summer that we just had. I'm going to go with them. They might go 10-7.
Okay, and then the Miami Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins are the wild card, and they're going to give the Jets the most run for the money because they're just so fucking just the pain in the asses of all pain in the asses. And I'm going to go with them 11-6.
Okay. Phil, what do you think? AFC East. Who's the strongest team?
I don't know who's in there. I'm not big in divisions.
We just went over it. We got the Jets, Patriots, Dolphins, and Bills. So out of those teams, who do you think is the strongest?
Listen, I like the Dolphins.
Okay.
I like the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Hopefully Tua can stay healthy this year.
You got the Tua helmet. So
𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞. I think it's a real electric offense. Like I feel like they're all going to do great this year.
So give me a record.
I don't know. Let's say they'll do 12-5.
12-5. So second team.
Same division.
Yep.
I always like the Bills. I'm a big fan of Stephon Diggs.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, as Claude says, hard place to play, but like Josh Allen really plays well. Again, love Stephon Diggs, so I'll say they'll go like probably let's say do 11-6.
11-6.
Yeah.
Who's next? Jets?
Oh yeah, you guys are out there, huh? The Jets is out there this year. Aaron Rodgers, man. I'm really excited to see this offense. They looked great during the Jets-Giants game, which I was upset about. But, no starters played in the Giants, I just want to say. But
Shots.
Oh my cares. They should play.
But they did look really great. That's probably going to be a great team, too. I'll put them in the same with the Bills to see how they do.
Okay.
They do like...
So 11-6?
11-6.
Okay. And then you got the Pats rounding out the division as the worst team in the division?
I would definitely say the Pats.
Because you throw shots at McCorkle Jones all
I think
the time. I
Mac
appreciate
Jones is a horrible
Relax.
player.
Relax. Okay?
I'm
I'm not going to stand here for
hoping
that.
to see some sort
I'm not going to
of...
stand here for that, but that's your opinion. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right.
Yeah.
That's fine. Prefang, who you got?
I feel besides the record, I feel like spot on.
Okay.
I'm going Miami.
You going Miami to win the division?
Miami to win the division.
Okay.
Buffalo,
Uh-huh.
Jets, and the Patriots dead last.
So what you have any records for me?
I would say Miami. I want to say, I would say want to say 12-5.
Okay.
Behind them, I'd say the Bills 10-7.
10-7. Okay.
It's hard. I want to put the Jets pretty much neck and neck with the Bills, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then shoot, Patriots. I'm thinking they're only gonna win about 8 games.
Okay, so you got them at 8 and 9.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fair. Listen, I'm. This is not a dispute or an argument. Whatever whatever y'all say is fine. I believe that. I think the Bills are gonna win a division. I think the Bills, even if they have some turmoil, there is some regression to the mean that they have, right? That they've had this window for a while. They've been one of the best teams in the AFC for the last 3 years now,
True.
Right? There is going to be some regression. Everybody's saying that their window has closed, but I still think that they're going to be viable to win this division. So I got the Bills at 12-5. I got the Jets making the playoffs, wild card at 11-6.
Wow.
I have the Miami Dolphins because I think the Dolphins have a lot of talent. Then their running game is excellent. Then their wide receivers are excellent. The biggest question mark is Tua and the head coach for me. The defense is very good, but obviously Jalen Ramsey's hurt, so they're gonna have to wait for him to come back. They have Howard on the other side, he's a lockdown corner. They have a good defense. They have a lot of good young pieces. So that team is definitely gonna be a team that's gonna be in the mix. So I can see them going 10-7. And then you got the Patriots. I particularly think that the Patriots are going to go 10. I think you're probably going to have the AFC East be one of maybe 2 divisions in football to have teams that have winning records. Because every particular team in that division has one thing in common. They all have a very, very good defense. Patriots defense is good, which means that with an improved offensive attack, they have Bill O'Brien, that's the offensive coordinator. Mac Jones they said that he's looking good in camp. The weapons are still pretty questionable. They just signed Jalen Reagor, that he got cut from the I think it was the Vikings, I believe. Right. So every team in this division has defense, which means that they're going to beat up on each other, but they're also going to beat up on a lot of teams as well. So I think that this is going to be one of the competitive divisions. I have the Bills winning it by a game, and that's my AFC East. We are going to move on to the next division, which is the AFC West. A lot of people like the AFC West. We have the Broncos, we have the Chiefs, we have the Raiders, and the Chargers. So I'll start off. I think the best team, obviously, we have to go Chiefs, right? Yeah, Chiefs are the defending champions. They are the gold standard in the NFL right now. They got the best player on the planet, best coach on the planet. Defense is not that great. Their running attack is not great, but they don't need a great running attack because the way their offense is built, they're just special, right? So I got the Chiefs probably finishing 13-4, winning that division easy. Rounding out the division or coming in second, I have the Chargers. I think the Chargers have a great chance to be able to, keep lockstep at some points. I think they're going to go 11-6. The problem that I have with the Chargers is defensively, I don't think that they're that good. They have some pieces defensively that are good. Offensively, they're way better than they are defensively. And the head coach, Brandon Staley, is just very, very questionable. Right. Like, they had a 27-0 lead in the playoffs and lost. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if they're not going to replace this guy, they're wasting a lot of Justin Herbert's prime years because he's been a baller since he got into the league. I have the Raiders.
Like the Raiders.
I had the Raiders finishing third. I had the Raiders finishing at, I give them 9-8. 9-8. I'm not going to say that they're a playoff team, but I think that they're going to finish above 500. I think the combination of Jimmy Garoppolo and Josh McDaniels, that combo is back. That was the New England thing when he was there for a little while. He was very comfortable in that offense. He looked his best when he was there, which made the 49ers plunge and actually, trade for him. So I think that combination is going to be good. I think Jimmy Garoppolo is very underrated. I think him and and Devontae Adams are going to have a good connection. That team offensively is pretty good. Josh Jacobs, Hunter Renfrow. They have a decent defense with Max Crosby over there. So I like the Raiders. And then rounding out the division is them bum-ass Broncos. Russell Wilson, trash. I just don't think that Sean Payton is going to be able to resurrect his career. I just don't. And I think that he doesn't have to, because I believe that he's definitely got some grace from the front office and said, listen, do what you can. See if you can be able to make Russ look decent. Because if you can make him look decent, we're going to pack his ass up and send him somewhere else. Because we don't feel that he's going to be a franchise quarterback. Because you got to remember, his contract has not kicked in yet. It has not kicked in. The big super extension that the Broncos gave him hasn't kicked in yet. This is a make it or break it year for Russell. And if he can't look even remotely close to what he looked like before, they're going to be in big problems. They have a good defense. They got a good running attack. But if the quarterback can't stay upright and if he's gun shy in the pocket, what type of season are you going to have? Right. So that is my AFC West. Chloe, you got?
Same.
Yeah, I'm going to need more than that.
Yeah, I mean, that's right. You got it the way I got it. Same way.
I mean, you got it the way I got it, but I don't necessarily.
No, you got it the way I got it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Right, yeah. Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders, the bottom feeders.
Yeah, but what is your explanation as to why? Because obviously it's not the same as me.
It's literally to say you spoke on it pretty good. I'm not even lying to you. I'm not even piggybacking.
Okay.
It's solid. You're good.
I'll be honest with you. You're pretty much.
What do you want me to say? You want me to talk about the same shit?
I knocked it out of the park?
You knocked it out.
Yeah, okay. Say thanks.
Yeah. Is that an all even right there?
That's all even.
All right, we'll take that.
All right.
Yeah, we'll take it all even.
All
All
right.
right, so are we moving on to the next one?
Let's go for it.
AFC North. I think this is going to be one of the divisions that are going to be like one of the toughest divisions in football. I think all of the teams are pretty good here. Who do I have number one? That's tough. I got the Ravens. I got the Ravens winning the division. I got them winning it at 12-5. I think, the new offensive coordinator they have is gonna be able to kind of open up the offense a little bit, give Lamar Jackson a chance to actually throw the football and show what he can do. He has great weapons on the outside. They have a great running attack already. The defense is always solid in Baltimore. Like, he finally has weapons that he can be able to say he can throw to now, right? Like, there's not just a tight end anymore. So I think you're going to see the maximum potential that you can possibly see, or what people have been waiting for from Lamar Jackson. Coming in second, we're going to have the Bengals. I think the Bengals with Joe Burrow is one of the best teams in the AFC. I think they also finish 12-5. So I think we have a tie at the division. The top of that, listen, offensively, we know what the Bengals are. They have 3 wide receiver ones on the team. It's really unfair. Jamar Chase, Higgins, and Boyd. They have Joe Mixon at the running back. The offensive line is still a little questionable, but they held up last season and were pretty good. Defensively, they're starting to get a lot better. Their coach is starting to really hone his craft. So I like the Bengals. Coming in third place. This is definitely gonna be a hot take. I got Steelers coming in third.
Ooh.
I got Steelers coming in third. I got the Steelers coming in third at 10-6. 10-7, excuse me. 10-7. I think Pickett and those boys over there with Pickens and what's his name? Deontay Johnson. They got the running back. Their defense is top 5 in the league. They have arguably one of the best coaches in football, right? If not the best. So I think that they're going to shock a lot of people. And I think the Browns round out the division. Not saying that they're not going to be a good team. They're going to be a good team. But, this is going to be, I think this is the only other division that I have, like, teams winning double digits. So we have the AFC East and we have the AFC North. Every team winning double digits. So I got the Browns finishing up at also 10-7. What do you have, Ricky?
I got the Bengals.
Bengals winning?
Bengals winning it.
Okay, that's fair.
Ravens runner up.
Yep, like it.
I also think this is a season where Lamar Jackson has to show improve.
Has to.
He definitely has to step up.
Yeah, he just got the bag.
But like you said, Burrow, Burrow was Burrow.
Burrow's that guy.
You know, so and then I actually got the Browns over the Steelers.
That's solid. Browns got one of the best defenses in the
I took
league.
Browns over the Steelers.
Yeah.
Listen. Steelers got the coach. We all know that. But
Yep.
At the end of the day,
Unproven quarterback
Right.
coming into his second year.
right.
So there's a lot for them to be able to show as well. GQ Phil, what you got?
I agree with Freaky Fang here.
Okay.
I definitely like the Bengals. I definitely think that. I mean, you said it all, right? Like they have 3 number 1 wide receivers.
Nuts.
Joe Burrow, if he could stay healthy, like what they do like last year, I think they were like 12-5 or 11-6 or
Something like that. Yeah.
Like, I think they're gonna win the division again this year.
Absolutely.
Like, definitely. Other than that, then yeah, after that, it's the Ravens. Loves Lamar Jackson. Does magical things out there on the field, and then we have the Browns, which I've heard, they're doing great this year. I love Nick Chubb.
Yeah, we all love Nick Chubb. What bad?
So, and then rounding it out is the Steelers.
Man lifts elephants for weight. It's nuts.
Is that a thing? He really did that?
Bro, he lifts like 900 pounds.
Yeah, he's a freak.
Like it's nuts.
Yeah.
Chloe, you got?
I'm a little different from you guys. I do like the Bengals going first.
Nice.
Hey, they might go 12-5 in my book. Write about it. Tell your sister to tell me about it. If you don't like that one, I got the Browns coming in second. I think the Browns are studs.
He's a big fan of the Browns.
I like the whole Deshaun, rub and tug Watson. That's my guy. I believe in him. He has a lot of weapons he can pass the ball to, and he has Nick Chubb. Another rub and tug guy himself.
Yeah, facts.
All right, I got. Oh, hey, why not?
Allegedly,
Right? With a name like that, what are you gonna do?
Allegedly.
With a name.
Allegedly.
My kind of guy.
Let's say they're going 13. No, that's not 13-4. Let's do 11-6.
Okay.
I like that. I like the Steelers a lot. I like the Pickett and Pickett. I like
the Pickett.
Yeah, I mean, I like those guys. I like what they got going to there. They're a win culture.
Yeah.
Those guys are gonna do what they're gonna do. Let's go 10-7.
All right, I like it.
Hey, I'm not a believer in Lamar Jackson's arm.
Okay.
The legs got him through. He's a little older now. Got hit once last year, and he has OBJ. Now he has to give the ball to OBJ and has to share it with the Flowers and his go-to target, Andrews.
Mark Andrews. Yeah.
So the running game's still Thraka because they never improved that.
I mean, J.K. Dobbins is pretty good. He's all right.
I see him bobbing him out. We're gonna call this one 7-10.
Wow.
Yeah, I
You
said
got
it.
the
go?
Raven's
You guys
going
wanna go?
7 to
Wanna
Nicole.
go?
Yo, put the
make,
gloves on.
make sure you
Wanna
make
go,
sure.
Put the gloves on.
Facts.
Go, bro.
Put the gloves on.
This
Wanna
is
go, bro?
that's interesting. That is very, very interesting. Okay, hot take. To the worst division in the AFC, we have the AFC South with the Texans, Colts, Jaguars, and Titans. So obviously, listen.
We don't got to talk about this.
We don't have to talk about
Yeah,
that.
Jaguars are gonna win this in a landslide. I think
Hands
the
down.
Jaguars finish this season because their schedule is pretty weak this year. So they're gonna probably finish either 12-5 or 13-4. They have that type of team. They got a good offense. The defense is starting to come along, and that boy Lawrence is a bad man.
He's here. Pony
He's a
boy,
bad
that's
man.
what I call him.
He's definitely a bad man.
Sunshine.
So yeah, I got that. Obviously we'll probably have the Titans coming in second. But it's pretty much a trash division. We have to give respect to the other teams. All right, so let me just get it off, right?
Do we?
Yeah, we do. It's an NFL preview. Come on. So I got the Titans rounding out second place. I think that they can finish 10-7. They still have a good defense. They still have King Henry. Tannehill is still pretty good, but if he stumbles, then they got the young boys back there that can be able to take over. So and they still have one of the best coaches in the NFL. My man is the guy. Next one, third. Goodness, you got the Texans and the Colts.
Colts.
Yeah, I got the Colts.
Word.
Yeah,
Snooze fest.
yeah, man. You got two. You see, the thing is, the problem is that you got two rookie starters, right? You got Anthony Richardson, and then you got C.J. Stroud. So, who's gonna be the best of the worst?
Look, at American dinner, you send the kids to play at the kid table. No one gives a shit what goes on over there as long as you eat
Listen,
your dinner.
we care, all right? I
eat
got the
your dinner.
Colts. I got the Colts winning 6 games, 6-11 for the Colts,
I'm with
and then
that.
I got the Texans winning 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
First pick, baby.
Sounds about right.
First
So,
pick.
Let's move on to the NFC East. Here's our stuff.
Who's at the top? You know who's at the top.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna say it right now. Cowboys are finishing number 1. They going 13-4.
Yo.
They got one of the best defenses in football.
Shit is supposed to be called all even.
Nah, I'm being honest.
Bro.
They have one of the best They have one of the best defenders in football, Micah Parsons. They have one of the best secondaries in football. They have one of the best linebacker cores in football. They have one of the best wide receiver cores in football. Their offensive line is top 10. Their quarterback is a fringe top 10 guy.
He's a fringe.
He's a fringe guy. So, I got the Cowboys finishing 13-4. I got the Eagles finishing 12-5. They take a little step back from what they did last year. I think the defense is still solid. I'm still not a believer in Jalen Hurts. I need to see it again to see how he produces this year. The running game is a little different this season. Their defensive line is probably one of the best in the league, if not the best. They had 70-plus sacks last season, and that's crazy, right? Their wide receivers are great, but it's really going to come down to the strength of schedule and how good Jalen Hurts is going to be. Next is going to be the New York Giants coming in third. I think the Giants are much improved than they were last season. I think Darren Waller helps them out a great deal. He's injury prone, but at the same time, when healthy, Darren Waller is one of the best tight ends in football. Saquon Barkley proved that he can stay healthy last year. He got his money a little bit, 1-year deal, right? So he can be able to prove it, play well, possibly get another bag from the Giants or get a bag from somewhere else. But I think he's going to have a decent season. But the biggest X factor for the Giants is not the head coach, it's not the offensive line, not the defense, it's the quarterback. Can Daniel Jones be able to live up to the contract that he has? Mr. Better use my strong hand, small hands, Daniel Jones. Can he be able to, get to his receivers? They have that kid from Tennessee. What's his name? Oh my goodness, the rookie boy. What's his name, Chloe? Jalen Hyatt. Jalen Hyatt is a well-touted rookie. He's gonna be a number 1. He's really good. So I got the Giants wrapping it up at 9-8. I think they finished at 9-8. And then the Commanders round out the division. They're pretty much still a shit show. But Sam Howell he's played pretty well in preseason. I'm hearing good things about the quarterback. He's pretty good. Ron Rivera, he has idiot brain. I don't know what's going on with him. There's a whole bunch of stuff coming out of their camp, and people are very questionable about him. But their defense is solid. Chase Young, they got some young guys over there that's going to really be able to challenge and maybe make things a little difficult for the teams that are above them. But I think that they can finish anywhere between 7-10 and 8-9. What do you think?
Of course, I'm going for America.
Cowboys.
America.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. I want to say 14-3.
I like that.
I'm with it.
Cowboy love.
All the way.
I wanted to say I'm going to win the lottery tomorrow, too. But
relax.
I didn't say that.
Hey.
Sorry.
Coming up next, I want to say definitely the Eagles. I'd say 12-5.
Yep.
I want to put. Here's the thing. I want to put the Giants all the way at the bottom of the list. But the other
now,
team,
is that hate or is that real objective analysis?
It's hate.
Okay.
But the other team.
As long as you're honest, that's all.
Yeah, but the Washington is really bad.
Yeah.
They're really bad.
They're really bad.
But I think people have too much faith in Daniel Jones.
Right.
Way too much faith. I think they gave him too much money, and he's just gonna waste it.
Okay. So the Giants have a mediocre season in your opinion?
Yeah, mediocre.
So what? 8-9?
8-9.
8-9. Okay. What about the Commanders?
Please.
Do they get the 5 wins?
Come up just short.
Okay, so 4-13?
4-13.
All right. Phil, who you got?
NFC East. I'd love to say I got the Giants. Obviously,
Okay.
put a lot of faith in Daniel Jones. I've heard he's been very accurate in camp.
I've never heard anyone say that.
That's what he be saying.
Well, that's what I be saying. A lot of good things coming out of the New York Giants camp. Love that, Darren Waller's there.
Stop.
Let the man get his shit off, man.
No. Hold on. Can we speak out of reality, real, like we're in a real world?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let the man get his shit off, man.
Oh gosh.
He didn't interrupt you when you was going
This
off
is
the Cowboys.
blasphemous.
Come on, man. Go ahead.
Daniel Jones got ranked over
He can't even keep a straight face.
Over that Jaguars guy, what's his name? Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Blasphemous.
Like number 8 over Trevor Lawrence. Great.
Blasphemous.
I think we're gonna have a really good season this year. I think we'll win at least one playoff game.
Okay.
It's gonna be a great year. Great season.
Who comes in second?
Playoffs.
I'm gonna give it to the Eagles.
Okay. Eagles. Who comes in third?
And you know, I really dislike Philadelphia. I went to school out there for a little while. I hate Eagles fans. But really dislike the Cowboys.
Yeah, facts.
I hate the Eagles.
So we got Cowboys going in, coming in third, and then you got the Commanders,
Yeah,
right?
Commanders.
All right. So after the break, we're gonna get claws because we gotta go to break and wrap up the NFC East.
He has changed the game, whether you like it or not. He's changed it. He's impacted the game in some fashion or form.
I'm gonna find a bar mitzvah for you to go to, and you gonna turn that motherfucker out.
Yeah, all the gals watching.
Crack 'em if you got 'em.
All the gals watching. Minus 6.
And I would like to formally welcome you to
Welcome
Welcome
the grid.
to the grid.
To the grid.
Welcome to the grid.
And welcome to the grid.
Welcome.
To the grid.
We are wrapping up the NFC East, correct?
Correct.
Chloe, what you got?
I'm going Philly Eagles.
Philly Eagles.
I'm gonna go 11-6.
11-6. Okay, so they take a step back last year.
I'm
Last
gonna
year.
go. I'll go your Cowboys.
Dallas.
Yeah, Cowgirls, whatever you call them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with them. Let's do. I don't know. 13.
Well, if you have the Eagles winning 11-6,
Let's just back off, Enrique. 11-6 as well.
okay, so you got them tied.
Got them tied up. Giants. 7-10.
Okay, so they finish on the 500.
Sounds about realistic.
Sounds about right.
Man, come on, we don't.
Commanders, good dude. They win 5 games.
Yeah, they do their thing. They always do. They win like a great streak towards the end of the season, and we do 6 games.
Do they go back to the Redskins?
I want them to.
That'd be fire.
Didn't somebody say, "Oh, I believe in magic"?
The Magic Johnson. Not this year. Not this year. They're gonna be trash this year. Give them 2 years from now. Whatever they call, they're gonna be up. They're gonna be up.
Magic Johnsons.
They're gonna be up, son.
That's
They're gonna
the
be up.
name right there.
Right.
Moving on to the next division, we have the NFC West. Rubbish. Okay. We have the Cardinals, Rams, 49ers, and Seahawks. Obviously, we're gonna have the 49ers. They're one of the best defenses, if not the best defense in all of football. Brock Purdy's their starting quarterback. They have Sam Darnold as their backup. They have a great running attack with Christian McCaffrey and Elijah Mitchell. They have wide receivers and guys all over the place. Kyle Shanahan is the offensive guru that's putting everything together. They have they lost DeMeco Ryans as the defensive coordinator. He's now the head coach for the Texans. And they have Steve Wilkes as their defensive coordinator, which is a great addition as well. So the rich keep getting richer. I think the 49ers are going to be good. The only issue that I have with them is, can Brock Purdy do what he did last year?
Right.
Because now there's tape on you. Now you're not this, Mr. Irrelevant rookie anymore. Now you have expectations on you for this team that everybody says if the quarterback didn't get hurt, they would have probably beat the Eagles and they would have probably gone to the Super Bowl. So there's a lot of expectations on Mr. Brock Purdy. So we're going to see. That's my only issue with them. Can they be able to keep him upright? Can he stay healthy? And can they be able to maintain their dominance defensively? Being one of the best teams, if not the best team in the NFC. Second team in this division, obviously, I gotta have to give it to the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks they're proven. I think Geno Smith is coming back. He has something to prove, Mr. Comeback Player of the Year. They have DK Metcalf. Didn't really have a great season last year. I think he has a bounce back year. Defensively, they're not great, but running attack, they have Kenneth Walker. That kid is the man. And, if Geno Smith does falter, they have Pete Carroll that can be able to step in and be a quarterback one. So, that's always the thing, right? You know what I mean? Have his Monarchs out there wilding because he's a ringer. I don't care what nobody want to tell me. That man is 70+ years old and he can sling like that, pause.
When it hit, he's in a wheelchair.
That is true, but he can't hit the quarterback anymore.
Can't
Can't touch the quarterback no more. Hey. So after that, we have the Rams. I think the Rams, we talked about them. We talked about Matthew Stafford. I think that they're in a transitional year. Cooper Kupp is hurt. What are they going to get out of Cam Akers? What are they going to get out of the defense? Darnold is not the best defensive player in the world anymore. He's taking a step back. He's getting older. Sean McVay, is this going to be his last year coaching the team? There's a lot of question marks with this team. So I don't think that necessarily they're going to be good. I have the Rams finishing at 7-10. After that, who do we have? We have the Cardinals. Yeah, the Cardinals are bad.
Yeah.
I listen, this might be a hot take. It might not. Who agrees with me that the Cardinals may be the team that doesn't win a game this year?
I give him one.
So you give him one.
give him one.
Phil, what do you give him?
I'm looking at their roster right now. I'm sorry, and I feel for them.
It's a wasteland. It's a wasteland. It's definitely a wasteland.
Yeah. One, two, maybe.
I think they go 0-17.
Damn.
They go 0-17. They're that bad. They're that bad.
Bad.
Yeah. Cole, you got? I mean, it's pretty much a one-team race, honestly.
Yeah. I like your picks, though. I'll go your picks.
Okay.
I'm not even trying to debate it.
Everybody good with that?
Yeah.
You know what, though? I think Seahawks are going to surprise you.
I agree. I think
the
they're
Seahawks are gonna
good.
surprise you.
Yeah, I think they're good.
And for some reason, I'm only giving San Fran 10.
You got them going 10 wins.
I got them
so
at
10-7.
wins. Yep.
So you think Brock Purdy struggles?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I can't disagree with you. You know what I'm saying? He's coming off the UCL surgery. He's in his second year. There's tape on him. It's very possible. And then the guy that they have to replace him is a guy that's been a failed quarterback as well.
Right.
So there's a lot of question marks at quarterback for them right now.
And what they say about Christian McCaffrey, like
They're gonna kind of lessen his load. Pause. Yeah, that's just crazy.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, that shit crazy. But yeah, they're gonna make sure that he stays fresh throughout the season. So you're gonna see a lot of Elijah Mitchell.
They might need him as quarterback again.
Facts, facts. They might need him to step in if they need somebody to be able to throw that football. Moving on to the NFC North. I think the NFC North is an interesting division this year because you're gonna have a lot of teams that surprise you. I think the Bears are going to be much improved. I think the Lions are going to be much improved. So who do I have winning this division? I think I'm going to go Detroit. I'm going Detroit. I think Detroit has the offense. I think what I saw out of Jamie Lee Curtis last season was very good. He's turned himself into an excellent quarterback in regards to Jared Goff. Nobody even imagined that he would do what he did last year. And he had one of his best seasons. So I think he takes a step forward. I think they have the great offense over there with Amon-Ra St. Brown. They have Jahmyr Gibbs. They have the defense is starting to come together. Offensive line is pretty solid. So I think the Lions might win this division. And I got them winning it at 11-6. 11-6, the Lions win this division. I think the Vikings are coming in second. Then the Vikings take a drastic step back. Defensively, they're not that great. Offensively, we discussed it in regards to them losing Cook, them losing Hawkinson. Thielen is now gone. So there's going to be a lot of attention paid to Justin Jefferson. There's going to be a lot of double teams that he's going to face. So, and I don't know if Kirk Cousins is going to be able to, find another guy. Maybe he can, but we have to see it. So I got them taking a step back. I got them going either 10-7 or 9-8. The Packers, I got the Bears finishing in third. I got the Bears improving. Bears finish 8-9. and I got the Green Bay Packers rounding out at 6-11 because I'm not sold on Jordan Love. I don't think that they're going to be too good this year, but it's going to take time. I think give them a year. They can be able to figure out how they're going to be able to round out this offense and then go from there. Anybody objects?
No, we got that.
Good?
Fuck with it.
All right. Moving on to the NFC South. We have the Falcons, Panthers, Saints, and Bucks. My goodness.
Dirty Birds.
You got the Dirty Birds winning it?
Dirty Birds.
Interesting. I had the Saints winning.
I got Saints too.
I got the Saints winning it. I think Derek Carr is going to be very good. He has some weapons over there that people are sleeping on. Michael Thomas, Chris Olave, Johnson, the tight end. They have some guys over there. What's my man? Taysom Hill is still there, right?
He's still the guy.
He's still Mr. Gadget guy, right?
Mr.
They have Alvin Kamara, who's suspended for 4 games, but he's going to be back. The defense is still pretty decent. It's not as great as it used to be, but it's still pretty good. I have the Saints finishing at 10-7, winning this division. I think the Falcons with Desmond Ridder as their quarterback, as well as Bijan Mustard Robinson, gonna do his thing. They got Kyle Pitts. They have Drake London over there. They got some boys over there, man. So I think they go 9-8. Panthers and the Bucks, they're gonna be fighting for the last spot. I think both teams win 4 games and go from there. I think the Bucks are rubbish. Yeah. I think the Bucks are rubbish. I think you're seeing in the beginning of the end for the Bucks. Mike Evans and them, they're talking. They can't come to an agreement on a contract extension, so Mike Evans might be on the move. He might be gone by week 8. Somewhere else. I'm hearing Dallas is involved. I'm hearing the Jets are involved. I'm hearing there's a lot of other teams that might be involved to get Mike Evans. Could you imagine Mike Evans on the Cowboys?
That'd be crazy, bro.
I don't fucking want.
Gracious.
I don't want Mike Evans.
You don't want Mike Evans on the other side of Garrett Wilson? You're bugging, bro.
No, but Mike Evans is a hothead, and he will cost you a lot of first downs for his aggression and the way he behaves.
Yeah, but you got Aaron Rodgers as a quarterback.
I'm just saying. Yeah, that only works when it works, and when it doesn't, it doesn't. I seen him almost fuck it up for Brady with his bullshit ass behavior.
But they also did win a Super Bowl.
Let's just back off. Right?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You could be wrong, Claude. You could be wrong. So that is the NFL preview of the season. Question. Hot takes. Who's in the Super Bowl for you guys?
Dallas.
You got Dallas and who?
Oof. That's a tough one, man.
Spitballing. I'm not going to hold you to it.
I kind of want to see Kansas City, though.
Okay, so we got Chiefs and Cowboys.
Yeah.
Phil, who you got in the Super Bowl? Early prediction.
I always got to assume that Kansas City's going to be there.
So you got the Chiefs?
Pat Mahomes.
Uh-huh.
Daniel Jones.
I'm not that delusional.
Chiefs Giants.
I don't think it's Chiefs. I don't think it's Chiefs Giants. Like, I'm not that delusional. Can we do I don't know who they face.
If you're gonna hate on the Cowboys, you might as well say Eagles.
You think Eagles get back? You think it's a rematch?
Repeat of last year? I can do that for now.
Okay, so he has a rematch of the Super Bowl. Who you got, Claw?
Yeah, we're going fucking Jets, and let's go Jets and damn Eagles.
Jets and Eagles. Interesting. I like that.
A lot of green out there, you know?
A lot of green out there.
It's hard to see the green.
I have
blue.
An interesting Super Bowl. I have a dark horse in the AFC because the AFC is loaded. They are. I got 49ers. And I have Ravens.
Really? Think the 49ers make it out?
I think that defense is that good. Joey Bosa is that scary.
Come on.
Or is it Nick Bosa? No, it's Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa is the guy.
Yeah.
Bro, they have the best linebacker core in football. They got one of the best defensive lines other than the Eagles. So, yeah, I got 49ers and I got Ravens. Okay. So, we'll see how that plays out.